I'm going to grab another minute just to say a few things, in particular to those of you who are ARC scholars. You hold, in many ways, keys to the future of society. It is undoubted that STEM-related fields will be central to helping to solve some of the most challenging problems facing our society, whether we're talking about climate, the environment, food insecurity, water security. You can just go around and think about every major challenge and opportunity before society right now, and all of them call upon interdisciplinary study and research, and all of them can be enhanced by STEM. And if we just think about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, almost every development in human history that has fundamentally changed the way we think about and our assumptions about life have had a STEM connection. You think about the printing press. That was engineering and technology. That was a technology. You think about the telephone, the internet, silicon chips. One that often gets overlooked, that really transformed the way we live and think about life, is refrigeration. The other thing I'll say about some of these is that they derive because inventors, scientists, STEM practitioners were trying to solve a problem that would make people's lives better. I think, for example, in the invention of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell had a relative, it might have been a daughter, who was partially deaf. And he was thinking about how to make her life better. Today we all take for granted e-commerce, but e-commerce actually emerged from a company called eBay, right, that was selling used items over the internet. And it came about because Pierre Omidyar, the founder, was trying to solve a problem for his then fiancée, who loved Beanie Babies. And she was part of these clubs that traded Beanie Babies. So he wanted to make it easier for her to do it, and he thought he could do it by making an electronic exchange that would draw other people who were Beanie Baby fanatics to it, and they would start to exchange their Beanie Babies. And today we call it Amazon, we call it PayPal, right? We call it Apple Pay. But it came out of trying to solve problems that people were experiencing on the ground. And that's where I'll end. To all of you who are STEM practitioners, STEM majors, don't narrow your lens on life. What do I mean by that? I mean, look beyond the sciences for answers to where you can apply your gifts as experts in STEM to make life better for people. One of the great minds of technology was Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs was actually not interested in STEM when he went to college. He was interested in design. And he talks about how the secret to Mac is actually design, and things he learned in his design class and in his calligraphy class, right? That the Mac interface and the beauty of it that distinguished it from other projects came because he spent time taking courses in calligraphy. So I want to encourage all of you who are STEM majors, focus on understanding culture and understanding human needs and trying to solve very practical problems.